Hey guys, so I was doing some coaching calls today, and there were some things that there were kind of some things that I was noticing. I feel like the kind of like one of the benefits to having a big team is that I get to notice trends, not just within my business, and I also have that very analytical mind, but I not only can notice trends in my business, but I can notice trends in other people's businesses too. And I'm noticing that, and I actually started noticing it with mine, and then I had a couple coaching calls today and noticed it in theirs too. So if you, like your Facebook friend network, okay, hey Ariel, if you have a big following, when I say like a lot of followers, I'm talking like 1,000 Facebook friends, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, however many, and you're posting things and you're getting like 5 likes and comments, 10 likes and comments, and you have that big, large network, that's like a red flag, okay? For me, that's a red flag. The reason being is because when you have a big following like that, your content is supposed to be aired in front of a bunch of different people, okay? If you're not getting that interaction, there's a few things that are not happening. One, the content on your Facebook wall needs to be intentional, and it needs to be content that people can connect with and relate to. Connection comes from vulnerability, okay? So if your Facebook wall is funny cat video, resharing this, resharing that, graphic of a motivational quote, maybe a random picture of my kid, and then unique, where on that can people connect with? The funny cat video might get a little, haha, from a couple people, right? But people connect via stories, okay? So if your Facebook wall needs to tell a story, okay? And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because I've noticed this on my personal wall, okay? My personal wall. So don't think that like I'm on a high horse here, like, oh, you need to do this. No, I need to do it too, okay? So I'm just going to use mine as an example, okay? So this is my story for today, okay? I'm shouting out a team member, which is, awesome. Like, absolutely, shout your team out. Somebody posted a funny dog video jumping into the pools and said, LOL, this is going to be your house. It totally is, by the way. And then I have a picture that I did from yesterday about Epic, and it just said current mood Epic, because that's what my t-shirt said. And then I said, flipping love this shirt, speaking of all things Epic, yada yada. Typically my Younique posts don't get a ton of interaction. That's just the way that it is. People don't like to let you know that they're watching that, okay? And then my post below that is a picture of me and Lola, and it says my little baby. And there's 2 comments on that post, and they're talking about how's she doing. Like, oh my gosh, she looks so good. You guys are so cute. You're giving her the best life. People know, like, when I post a picture of my dog, they know, like, oh my gosh, how's she doing, Ashley? Because I'm telling that story. They know that she's dying of heart failure. They know the medications I'm giving her, okay? I've been very open about that. I've been very open about the heartbreak that I'm feeling on that, okay? Now remember, people connect with you through vulnerability, okay? So it's going to maybe make you a little bit uncomfortable. I did a Facebook Live night before last, yesterday. I did a Facebook Live yesterday, and I did not have a ton of viewers on. I really didn't have a ton of viewers. Normally I have, 20 people or so on, and I think at one point in my video I had 3 people watching. And so that was kind of like my red flag. Okay, I'm not telling enough stories and I'm not interacting enough, okay? The next story on my wall is, again, another shout out, another picture about Lola, which has some comments, another Younique post, a sponsoring Younique post, okay? What story did I just tell? There's no story. What did I do today? What are some things that I'm going through? What am I happy about? What am I loving? There's no story. There's no story. So why are people going to go to my wall and look at my wall when there's no story being told? They're not going to, okay? So let's do it from a couple days ago, okay? So, and this one was a post that I had some decent interaction on, okay? It was a quote, And it wasn't a graphic quote, okay? It was a quote that says, every day may not be good, but there's good in every day, okay? So that's already a little bit of a vulnerability quote right there. And it's a side-by-side black and white picture of me and Ellison and me and McCoy. And I have that quote on the picture. And it says, every day may not be good, but there's good in every day. I feel like I can talk about this better than anyone. 3 years ago, I was battling postpartum depression. We had just moved across the country away from home. My grandpa had just passed away. I had no friends and I had nobody to talk to. It was rough, y'all. All I focused on was what was going wrong in my life. How many people can relate to that? Give me hearts. How many people can relate to that right there? How many people can relate to feeling at a low point in your life when someone in your family passes away, or going through postpartum depression, or having no friends, or moving, okay? That's a vulnerability post. That's kind of what I'm talking about right there, okay? And then I said, it's okay not to have your stuff together, y'all. I'm giving you permission to be a hot mess express. And then I, haha, I kind of laughed about it. Just promise me that when your life is falling apart, you'll find one thing that is good. And when you find that one thing, find 3 things about that one thing that you're thankful for. And then I said, this is my one thing. And then I put hashtag grow through what you go through. That's my motto this year, is because I feel like I have a lot of growing that I need to do. Okay. And I had a decent amount of interaction. And you should have used my wall so I know what to do better. I can, Sarah. I just don't want to call you out if there is something. Okay. But someone commented, I have no idea who this woman is. I met her in some online party. Haven't even really interacted with her, which is another red flag for me. And it says, Ashley, I don't know you, but you inspire me daily. Thank you. Okay. If your Facebook wall does not tell a story, that should be a big red flag to you guys, what's going on, okay? Sarah, I can do yours. Another post that was decent from a couple days ago that I had some good interaction was, it was a picture of me and my makeup. Obviously, I'm modeling my makeup. It was my classic, post that I do, and then I do the side by side, right? And it says, some days I have it enough together to put on real clothes and makeup on. Some days I go get grocery wearing what I slept in with the face covered in a breakout. It's called balance, okay? How many people can relate to that? How many people get up and give me hearts? How many people can relate to that, okay? Give me the little emoji. Give me the little hands up emoji if you can relate to that, okay? Some days you have, beautiful hair and makeup on, and then some days you look like this. I slept in this. I did change my pants and I did put on a cardigan to make me look like, I did a little bit of something, but that's what I'm talking about there. Okay. Another post, that was right below that it was a picture of me, Carrie, Ellison, and McCoy. And I said, I loved watching these kids' faces light up today. Okay. Had a lot of interaction on that, like 100 likes. I'm telling a story. I'm sharing with people what I'm doing in my life. Okay. Another post that I had a good interaction on, which was right below that, was a picture of Ellison and McCoy collaged together, sleeping in their car seat. And they were dressed in their superhero costumes. And I said, it's hard work being a superhero. Okay. And then everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. So that, obviously was a little bit of a better day. The day before that, I had great interaction. I had a side-by-side picture of my new hair. Okay. So I let them know, you guys, oh my gosh, I just got my hair done. Like, I love it. Yada, yada, yada. Had a lot of interaction with that. Okay. People were commenting and I replied back to those comments. Okay. If you are posting and you're telling a story, or maybe you're not telling a story, maybe you're taking notes and you need to do that. But if you're not replying back and interacting or re-interacting with those people, if they comment on your stuff, you should reply back. Okay. If you're not doing that, it's making your algorithm go down. Okay. Whenever I have low interaction, I have 3,880 Facebook friends. Okay. When I'm having low interaction and I'm having 10 likes, couple comments, that tells me I'm not interacting with my network enough. Okay. I'm not going and commenting on their posts. Hey, Jess. Hey, Crystal. How are you? Hey, Amber. That tells me that I'm not going onto their walls and their Facebooks and interacting with them. And if you don't do that, you're telling Facebook that you're not very interesting. Okay. If you don't interact with people and people aren't interacting with you, they're not going to show your post. Okay. So that's the other thing. Now on live videos, this is a little random tip. Okay. I'm sorry, my nose itches so bad. A little random tip on I'm like sweating now. I don't know why I start sweating when I get on live. Y'all make me hot. Another tip for lives is I do not go back and start, hey Jess, I do not go back and start replying to people's comments on my lives until like for several hours, if not like maybe the next day a little bit, or maybe I'll do both and both. Why do I do that? Because it boosts it back up, okay? If they see people are starting to comment, again, it's going to put that video back up. So that's why I do stuff like that. Some things that you can do to build your interaction are to ask questions, okay? Ask questions. Post pictures of stuff that you're doing. If your whole wall is just reshared cat videos or funny little goofy things, people might watch it and haha at it, but they're not going to interact with it, okay? Facebook, the new Facebook algorithm is all about interaction and showing people what their friends are doing that they want to see. Okay, that's the key, what they want to see, which means if you are not interacting with them and they are not interacting with you, your wall will be dead. It will be dead. My wall, I feel like right now is like dead right now. Why? Because I'm not interacting with people. That's my kind of my cue. Okay. All right, Sarah asked me to go to her wall and kind of look at it. Sarah posted today, one of her posts was, one of my favorite parts of our new house is a quiet little book corner. So freaking cute, by the way. So cute and cozy. What's your favorite part of your house? She's got a ton of people. That's not only an interactive post, but it's letting them into her life, okay? It's a great post because she's saying, hey, here's a little snippet of what's going on in my house, and it's my favorite. What's your favorite? And people are commenting, oh my gosh, my playroom. Oh my gosh, don't look at this. I have like a coffee mug thing. Okay. That's an amazing one. She's got a Younique sponsoring post. Your hair looks amazing, by the way. Great sponsoring post. It doesn't have a ton of interaction on that one. It's normal. It's normal to not get a ton of interaction on your why post, but your Upline Elite should have you in some sort of chat, okay? Some sort of chat. Whenever my interaction is dead, I just copy my link and I post it in there. I'm like, can y'all go love on it, please? It's dead. And everybody will go and do it because you just got to click and comment and like it. You know what I mean? Like it's totally good. Okay. And then Sarah did a funny, looks like a little Snapchat filter video. And people are laughing at that, and that's great. She's got 400 views on that. Let's see. What's it say? Are you telling a story?
This is Tim, and here's how we're going to put this on.
Super.
We're blowing it, and then we're rolling for walk.
Okay, so Sarah did a Snapchat story, and oh my gosh. Did that break? Oh my gosh. Oh, the milk broke. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's terrible news. Oh, do you see what I'm doing? Do you see? Hold on. Let me finish that. That is terrible news. But do you see what I'm doing? Do you see? I was so captivated by what she's doing. Hey, Ash. How are you? Ash, I'm going to use your wall as the next thing. So... But do you see? She told a Facebook story and 2 gallons of chocolate milk shattered in my mom's van. Ugh, for the love. But do you see? People are letting her in. How many people have gone to the grocery store and broken something? Anybody? I feel like every time I go to the grocery store and I buy something glass, it drops and breaks. Okay? It's letting people in with that. Okay? She shared something else of Chloe's going home. I don't know who Chloe is. I don't want to read it, though, if people are crying. And then she did, Finn wanted to do a dance party this morning. Oh, my gosh, Sarah, is that your house? That is so beautiful, by the way. And so she's just kind of showing a video. And then look, she's got really decent interaction. I don't know how many Facebook friends she has, but people are commenting, oh my gosh, she's so cute. He knocked it out of the park. Okay. She's letting people into her life. If you're not telling a story on your Facebook wall, people are going to dip out. Okay. They're going to dip out. They just are. Another really good post on Sarah's wall that she did is she shared a picture, and I'm going to talk about that for a second, but I thought it was hers. But she shared a picture, and it says, I'm 100% a hot mess mom, but I'm still a fabulous mom, and you are too. And it's a picture of a kitchen sink filled with dirty dishes all over the place, and people are laughing and stuff like that. Now, that is a really good post. What I would do, though, is instead of sharing, I would take a picture of all your dirty dishes in your sink. If you don't have some, well, just don't do dishes for a couple meals, and, there you go. I should show y'all mine, but it's quite embarrassing. But take a picture of that, and that shows people how many people can relate to dirty dishes in the sink. I know I can. My sink is freaking, both sinks are filled right now. Okay? You want to post content that people can say, oh my gosh, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm glad she's like me. Okay? You want people to look at your wall and be like, yep, that's like me. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute there. I'm not going to like and comment because it's a unique post though. That's just what people do. But you've got to tell a story. You have to tell a story. If your Facebook wall is not telling a story, you're killing your wall. You're killing your algorithm, okay? The second thing, the third thing. Okay, so first thing is tell a story. Second thing is interact. They don't want to see perfect. They want real. Exactly. Nobody likes to see perfect. I will tell you what. I used to follow a bunch of Younique presenters, like upper level presenters, and it was at a time where I was like really, it was like, I guess probably kind of recent, well, maybe last year, but that's when my thyroid kind of started to go downhill. And so I was showing people or they were showing like their lives, and I was like, oh my God, like their life is so together, their house is always perfect. Like I just can't. I had to just unfollow because they were making me feel bad about myself. As petty as that sounds, but it's true. It's true. If your wall is perfect, there's nothing that they can connect with. I want to go to Ash's page real quick because y'all have all seen, sorry, y'all can't hear me, because y'all have all seen that she has been slaying sponsoring the last couple months, okay? I think she sponsored like 7 or 8 last month. Ash, are you still on here? I think it was 7 or 8 last month. And then this month she sponsored like 16 last I checked, okay? This is how she's doing it, okay? Everything on her main wall it's full blown a story, okay? So you go to her main wall and you see, are these not the cute? It's a picture of these koozies that she's made, okay? Are these not the cutest koozies ever? I'm having so much fun playing with my circuit, okay? So, and then she hashtag Fabulash with Ash. She didn't say anything about her team. She didn't say who she was making them for. They have makeup, so there goes with that branding, right? That hashtag again goes with the branding, but she also hashtag circuit, okay? How many people want to learn how to use a circuit? How many people have a circuit? Okay, circuits are really big right now, and she's got comments. Oh my gosh, cute, very nice job, great job. Oh my gosh, I love those, so cute. Okay. Then she did a team shout out. It's always good to shout out your team. That's an amazing sponsoring post. And then if you know Ashley at all, she is obsessed with guacamole. Like it's like she's obsessive with guacamole. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I think she might be more obsessed with guac than me. Okay, and so she did share a video. It's a viral video though. So she shared a viral video, and it says "Me when people assume that chips are to share," and it's this little boy like, he's like, you've probably seen it. And she's like, me every single time, and people are laughing, okay? Then she did a live, and if you go and you look at her live, she's replied back to every single person's comment, okay? Everybody's comment she has replied back to. By doing that, she's saying, thank you without even saying it, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your feedback. And it's making them feel important. These people know that she's got a huge following, okay? I mean, her videos get at least 1,000 views, if not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10,000, okay? She's got a big following, but she's still making it a priority to go back. And yeah, it was a good one. But she's making a priority to go back and interact with these people. And what's happening in turn? She's getting shares. When she asks her followers to share for her because she's making them feel important, they're sharing. She's got 36 shares on the video that she did today. Okay, I'm telling you. And then something else that popped up on her wall was, and I'm going to turn this around if I can. Okay, so here it is right here. Post the last inspirational quote saved on your phone. Looks like a graphic, right? Stop and look at the person. Here's the eyes. Look at the person who's behind that. Who is that? It's her. It's her. She is personalizing everything that she's doing. Everything that she's doing. That is going hand in hand with the branding. It's genius. That picture was actually something that one of her followers saved and then reposted. And she said, I love quotes. Let's share together. Graphic thanks to Ashley Nadler. Follow her. She rocks. Guarantee you she just got, at least probably 5 people. I'm sure. And all of these people are commenting. But because her follower did that, now Ashley gets to go back and she gets to reply to all those people and say, oh my gosh, thank you. And then she's going to send them a friend request, expanding the network. Okay? So you have to tell the story. People are posting that. Yeah, people are posting it. They probably don't even realize that it's you in the back. But when they're tagging, like that's how you expand it, okay? Then from last night, she ended her night with a really good sponsoring post, 57 new Team Fabulash babes, okay? This is the thing with sponsoring posts like that. If you don't have people who are joining your team like quickly, use your uplines. Who cares if you personally didn't have 57 new boss babes? You'll get there eventually. They don't care. They don't know. But a lot of people interacted on that because they're like, wow, dang. Like she's got a lot, like 57 people. That's a lot. Like it is. It's a lot. And then in the comments, anybody who commented, she replied back. That's key. Okay. Reply back. And then in the comments, it says, join us and take the leap to change your life. Fabulashwithash.com. Click join. And she posted a picture of her with the kit. Okay. Everything is personal. It's always personal. It's always her. It's always relatable. Okay. There was something else that I really saw that I want to show you guys. I think it was a little bit farther down. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Check this out. Here's this post right here. Monday has been canceled. Go back to sleep. And her story that she's telling is woke him up to do his neb before school, walk in to find him like this. Monday's been canceled, everybody. So let me tell you why stuff like this is absolutely like genius. Okay. First off, okay, so baby's sick. It's wintertime. Raise your hand. Give me some hearts if anybody has sick babies. Okay. Anybody? The majority of people. So anybody seeing that is like, oh my gosh, my kid's sick too. He's got one of those nebulizers on, okay? There's a lot of kids and a lot of moms who really struggle to get their kids to do this neb treatment, right? You got to put something on a toddler's face or on a little kid's face. That is going to drive any mom bonkers. Like I cringe. If you have to do it, like I cringe thinking about that, okay? Let's read these comments now. Wyatt's been down with the flu since last Monday. He's finally well enough. It's hitting the littles hard these years. She replied back. That girl replied back. She replied back. There's a conversation. She's talking. So guess what? Whoever she was just talking to, her content's going to be posting up because you're showing Facebook that you're interacting. Okay. Another comment was, hold on, let me find it. This is my life, and I can tell you absolutely it's heartbreaking. My son spends a minimum 2 weeks in the hospital every winter. Boom, right there. Connection. They can connect with her because she put her kid out there. How many of us, when our kids get sick, we're like, peace out, Facebook world, I'm done. No. Tell your story, okay? I'm not saying like parade, like you don't have to like, if you're sick, like parade it, but you can make light of a crappy situation, okay? It's connecting with other people. Posting Carter sick is, hey guys, my kid gets sick too. Hey guys, Monday turned out kind of crappy for us. Anyone else? It's connection. It's that interaction. That is how you're going to build a following, okay? She's got like 20, 30 comments or something on there, okay? Next post she did, she's got her guacamole. I'm telling you, like this girl is like obsessed with guac. It's obnoxious. Like she likes guac more than me, and I will eat the whole bowl by myself. Okay, this is something else that I was like, oh my God, this post is so genius. I thought I commented on this. I guess I didn't. See, like I feel like I need to interact. It's like pulling me in. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around and show you guys real quick. It's a picture of Shay, her little girl Shay, and her dog, and it says a better world starts with a blanket fort. And her comment, okay, so So she made her own like graphic essentially. Okay, so it's personal. It's her kid, her dog, her house, her cute little house. By the way, Ash, that table turned out really good. It used to be turquoise. But she says, is there anything better than a blanket fort? Who didn't make a blanket fort when they were a kid? You lying. You lying if you say you didn't. And if you didn't, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, you need to go make a blanket fort right now with your kids. How many people can relate to that? Like, so many people can relate to making a blanket fort with their kids. People are commenting, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And if they didn't comment, she's getting the like. She's getting the hot, okay? Post below that. She posted a picture of her cuddling her dog. And it says, Sundays are for puppy cuddles. That's all she said. There's like 50 people posted pictures of them and their dogs in the comments. It's stuff that you can relate to, okay? People are not going to buy products because you make a product post. People buy from people, not products. And if you want people to buy from you, you've got to give them something to connect with, okay? I think that was a blank for a lot of us for a really long time. But this... the type of stuff that I've talked about, you know, in this live, this is what you want your Facebook wall to look like. There is a story, okay? I can tell you, Ash and I, and this is just, let's hear it. This is how you know if your wall's telling a story, okay? Ash and I have not been able to like FaceTime for like a few weeks now, okay? I know that she's done personal development. I know she's made incentives for her team. I know she's been eating guacamole several times. I know Carter's sick. I know she's trying to keep the kids busy from the snow days by making blanket forts. I know she's loving on her dog, okay? All of that is from her Facebook wall. I haven't even talked to her, and I feel like I know what's going on in her life. That's a story. Her wall tells a story. Sorry, Ash, I totally just like jacked your stuff. But like, it's a story. And then one other thing is, you guys ever find those quotes on Pinterest that are just like so good? And you're like, oh my God, I love that. I'm to save, share. Okay. So one thing that she did that's really, really awesome is she takes a picture of herself and you pull it into Word Swag, and it says you can have results, you can have or excuses, not both. Okay. And she kind of relates like that's going to attract those red type personalities, by the way. But so she kind of says, you know, people always tell me you do too much. You don't need to be 100%. You can take a break or slow down. I wish I could do all that you do. Okay. So she says, people are always telling me this. This is how it makes me feel. This is how I'm dealing with it and how I'm handling it. And this is why. Connection. Okay. Something to connect with. All right. So when you are trying to create a following, within your Facebook wall, tell a story.